RTO Lines in Jackson Hole, Wyoming at the 2009 ColorTyme Summer Retreat. We're here with ColorTyme franchisee Louis Garcia. Louis operates ColorTyme franchises in the Baltimore and D.C. area. Welcome, Louis.
Thank you, Roy.
How many stores do you have?
We have 5 stores now in the Baltimore, D.C. area.
And they're all in a pretty condensed area, right?
They're very condensed, yes. We have 3 in the Baltimore area. We have the Northeast Quadrant. And then we have 2 in the D.C. area, just outside of Washington, D.C., on the Maryland side.
Now, that area is so densely populated, I think, and we should say your partner's name is?
Scott Brown.
Scott Brown.
And Dave McNichol.
And they've told me one time your delivery area is?
3-mile radius.
3 miles.
3 miles. I mean, when you have 170,000 people in 3 miles.
Wow.
Hey, all we want is 1,000. That's all. 1,000 customers.
That's all?
That's all. That's all. We're not greedy.
When did you guys open up your first store?
We opened up our first store in 2004, the end of 2004, and then we bought 3 stores, and then we opened our 5th store.
Did you buy 3 existing ColorTymes? Or?
Yes, we bought out a franchise, a franchisee, and he decided he just didn't want to do the business any longer, and we picked the stores up. And
first, why did you choose ColorTyme? I mean, you guys, there's a lot of experience in that room between the 3 of you guys.
Well, I'll tell you why. The purchasing power, the backup from Rent-A-Center, the exit strategy, and really just the overall program, being able to have the support that we get from ColorTyme. So we looked at that, and at the time the buy-in was right. So
so you bought those 3 stores. When did Dave McNichol join you guys?
Dave McNichol has been with us about a year and a half now.
What did he bring to the ball game?
Well, you know, Dave is a great operator. 20 years at Rent-A-Center. He was always in the top 7 market managers for every year after year. And so he brings in that operational expertise, and he's able to build a team. And that's really the key, is it's all about your team.
You guys spend a lot of time finding the right people, don't you?
We do. We do.
How important is that for a operation?
It's people first. It's always about people. You hire the right people, and then you train them properly, and then it's all about the execution.
Would you prefer people with experience or people who have never been in the rental business and train them?
A mixture of both, really. We like bringing in the green guy who's never done it before but has the attitude and really wants to win.
Is there a particular background you look for in that type of person?
We look for a sales background. We really look for a aggressive sales type person. Yes, everybody's responsible for at least an agreement a day. And
really?
Yeah, we really teach everybody to sell on the phone. People walking in, we want our customers greeted. Within 10 seconds. I mean, just acknowledge that customer and then see what you can do to help them.
You guys analyze your business a lot, don't you?
Yes, we do.
You track it like people track baseball.
We do. We use a program called ACT, and that's our sales generator tool, and that's really it contributes about an extra 5 deliveries a week, but it's week in and week out, and it's really a super program, something that professional salespeople use as a contact management program.
Paying that close attention to your business and really analyzing the individual and picking apart the individual pieces. Is rent-to-own becoming more of a game of inches nowadays than it was, say, 10, 15 years ago? You know, is that becoming more and more important to gain those few extra customers every day?
It's always been about gaining the customers. So it's always been a game of inches, but it's all about the customer. I mean, you know, I've seen people grow stores by adding product to customers and just overloading them. And our focus is, you know, we want to keep the customer in a comfort zone, something that they can afford to pay. So it's all about adding new customers, not overloading current customers.
So your application process, does that vary significantly from what we would see in other companies?
Not at all. Not at all. I think when you talk about the application process, the verification process, I mean, we look to verify an order within 2 hours and get back to that customer. Because it's just like anybody else. If I filled out an application for something, I would want to know right now,
Sure.
how long is it going to take for me to get this approval? And then if there's a question, what do I have to do to answer it to get it approved? And so it really is about getting that customer approved right now.
How many employees do you have?
We are right around 40 employees now.
40 employees in 5 stores.
Yeah.
A little above average.
A little above average. I mean,
Is that intentional, or
It is.
do you have a higher employee to customer ratio, I suppose? Than
Not necessarily. I mean, we really focus on growth, and so we'll carry a few more employees to plan for growth. A lot of companies do it the other way. What they'll do is they won't staff up, but we'll staff up for growth.
You guys do some interesting promotions combined with community support.
Yes, we do.
Most recently, an essay contest.
We did an
Tell me
essay
about
contest, and our focus was people helping people and tying education and business together. And it was a really good program, and we got a great response. The kids, what we did is we picked high schools in the local areas of our stores. And you know, the kids really did a great job with the essays. It was about Barack Obama and the changes that are happening right now, and then how those changes will affect them and what will happen, what could happen. And you know, the kids put some thought into it and did a great job.
What'd you learn from those essays?
You know, I'll tell you what I learned. What I learned was that the kids actually know a lot more about what's going on than you think they do. And the other thing is we found out that in some of these schools, I mean, these kids just don't have the tools that they need to go to college. And what we did is we gave away 2 laptop computers per school. Mm-hmm. And so it was a good competition. We got good support, and the kids were really excited.
How important is it for rent-owned industry operators to be involved at some level in supporting communities and schools?
You have to do that. You really have to. You have to be involved in your community. You know, it's not just about what you can get, it's about what you can give back. And that's kind of where we are. It's all about, well, what can we do to give back to the community? And in our immediate community, you know, we work the legislative conferences, and, you know, we work with the districts and stuff, but now it's really about how do you get to the grassroots level, and that's, you know, let's get involved in the PTAs.
It's a round world.
It is.
You get what you give.
You get what you give. Absolutely.
Future plans. Where do you see your company growing?
Well, our focus right now is 5 more stores in the next 5 years.
All in the same area.
All in the same area. So we'll wind up with 10 stores, and then we'll slow down, take a breath, and then decide what we want to do then.
When you move into a new area, do you plan to create new customers, or
Absolutely.
take other customers from?
No, you know, when you do your advertising and marketing, I mean, we do some pre-marketing, but when the customers come in and they find out what kind of service you give and the products that you supply, you grow pretty quickly. And it is about, again, it's about the people in the store. I mean, the customers will come in and they will rent from somebody that they like, and somebody that's really concerned about making sure that they get what they pay for.
Louis Garcia, ColorTyme franchisee from DC. Thank you.
Thank you.